Yes, we could give it another coat. However, my thinking is that if we do, we're going to lose some of the detail. Like you could see the inside of the square webbing or whatever that is, and then the little ropes around the outside. I think that wouldn't be as distinctive if we were to give it another coat. So I'm going to just leave well enough alone here. Let's try and do the worst one first here. Oh, that's too much. Not quite straight. I'm looking straight down on it here. Get my other glasses on. Should have had them on to start with. I don't have all day to do this here. I think that's about it. Yeah, it's going to be okay. You know, yesterday I was saying something to the effect of I was 12 inches away and I couldn't see it. That's because I wasn't looking at this one. I was looking at the other side. Now this is still, you might say, formulated for the sprayer. A little bit on the thin side. Going to be very delicate to not get it onto the raft. Just the top there. Yeah, that works pretty good. Yeah, we'll get it. Now, if you think I'm going to be sticking on the macro lens and showing it close up so that you can see every tiny little brush stroke, well, you can forget it. At normal viewing distance, it looks pretty good. We are now at the place where we should have been about 48 hours ago. I guess you might say it was a bit of a setback here. But, you know, what's the difference, right? 10 years from now, it won't make any difference. 1 year from now, it won't make any difference. Maybe even by tomorrow night, it won't make any difference. Now, you will recall about 2 episodes ago, I was talking about how this piece here would have done better to have waited until after I had the 2 halves glued together and then try and trim it. Well, it is now glued together, and let's see what we can do here. Okay. Now, I don't want to flat side this. I want to sort of try and keep it round. See, on the real ship, I don't think there was a weld or anything there. Now you're looking sort of straight onto it. I'm looking down at it, so I can sort of. Oh, I don't want to go underneath either. I'm kind of rounding it over, and I don't want to go down too much. Just just try and get rid of this. Okay, now we can find my sander. Alright, see what we can do here. This will just take off the burrs that were created by the file. Okay, now you can see where that piece of sprue was, but I can't feel anything there. I'm pretty sure that when we paint this, when we spray it, we're not going to see anything there. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead now and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I was just noticing here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there, it's got a little bit of a, you might call it almost like flashing right there. And I'm going to just see if I can't just carefully take that off. I don't want to round it over either. I'm just going to keep my file flat across the top here. Just yeah, that looks better. Probably have to do the same thing on the other side a little bit, maybe. It's not as bad though. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I think I got about as good as I can get it here. And I'll try and remember to show you what this will look like after we spray it. This blemish here, we shouldn't see that at all. It should look like just one rounded piece. See if we can find this piece in Stefan's book here. I guess it would go this way up. It should be fairly easy to find. Now this section right here that we've been working on for the last few days, it basically starts right here in this book. And it goes on for several pages, different diagrams and what have you. This piece right here actually goes on top of this piece and practically completely hides it. When the model is put together, we're probably not going to hardly even notice this. I'm pretty sure this is the way it goes. Something like this. Yeah, fits in there. Now, where it is in the, to picture it, okay, we'll go ahead here. This is not turning out quite as well as I thought it would. Okay. All right. This piece right here is this piece right here. And right here is this piece. Here's another shot of it. You just barely see a little bit of it underneath here. Like I say, it's going to be hidden. Nothing there. You can sort of see part of it right in here. Here it is here. Pardon me. Down here. Right in there. Right there. We can see it. Okay, this one right here, I would say is probably the best. Right here, where I'm pointing. Okay, that's it. And it's also, I believe, right there. Okay? Yeah, that didn't turn out the way I thought it was gonna. But anyway, we sort of found it. Next time it'll go better, I'm sure. Okay, I've paged ahead here and I've found a sort of a cutaway of it here. And yeah, right here. Okay, you can see this little door right here. Is that little door right there. And it gives you sort of an idea of what was inside there. You know, like the little rooms, if you can call them rooms. Yeah. We have all the pieces here now for step 30, as mentioned. We've got this glued together and cleaned up. This is cleaned up. These 11 little pieces that you're seeing at the top of the tin there, they're ready to be painted. They'll be the dark gray. These will be the light gray. But I'm noticing that when I flip the page to number 30, there's just a few little pieces there that maybe could be painted all at the same time. And that way I don't have to be cleaning out the airbrush as often. Not that that's an impossible task. It's just kind of a nuisance. Okay, there's a little piece there. G7. There's a photo etch piece here. Now, some of these we've already got. Like these, the observation set 1, we did that a long time ago. These L24s. Do we have 2 of those? I'm not sure. I know we got 1 extra. There it is right there. Anyway, yeah, now then we got some stuff over here. Oh, this is photo etch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be, yeah, okay, so you take that piece and bend it to look like that. Oh, wait a minute, E4, that's not photo etch. There's just 1 photo etch. Okay, well that's kind of good news. I don't know why I'm afraid of the photo etch. It's I'm not real good at it, and it's a little bit difficult. I have checked, and I definitely only have 1 L24. And there's at least 2 left. I think there's 3 altogether. There's 2 on this sprue and 1 on another one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both of these and just paint them both, just in case I need another one later. Now remember, we've jumped to step 30 here, and we're at the signal lamps. Now these we made quite a while ago. If you remember, they were the little items that we had a lot of trouble getting together, and they're made of clear plastic, and we wondered why, because we're going to be just painting them over anyway. F15. At least it's not an itty-bitty little piece. E4 and E5. G7. And it looks like there's some kind of decking on this that we're going to have to paint. Go with the dark gray. Now here's a case of where I really flubbed up a scene bad. Yeah, I forgot to stop down the lens so I get good back and front sharpness, and I forgot to check the monitor to make sure that the, activity was centered. Couldn't be a whole lot worse. I don't even know why I'm showing it. I guess I'm showing it because that's what I do. Well, this one's going to be easy to bend, that's for sure. Now, I am so used to the ladders being photo etched that I never even thought, when it just said J4, that it didn't mean photo etched J4, it meant just J4. In other words, it's a plastic part. And I'm looking for a J photo etch sheet, and there was none. I was getting kind of worried. Well, just for a few seconds I was kind of worried, and then I realized what the problem was. Okay, let's stick with the photo etch here, and we'll get this J4 later. So we need photo etch A53, and it's going to look just like this. Now this is actually quite a large piece when you see it here, in comparison to my little 35mm piece of roller that I had. Yeah, it's probably about 40 or more millimeters long. Yeah, one of the bigger pieces we've had, at least lengthwise. Oh my, I cut a little bit into it there. Okay, I'm going to swing it around and do the other two. I guess I was just trying to get a little bit too close there, trying to have it so that there wouldn't be any tabs showing. But I guess it's probably a little bit better to have a little bit of tab showing than part of the piece missing. Oh, this one I cut into it a little bit too here, just a tiny bit. It won't be seen, I know that for a fact. Okay, now for the J4. And it's you can see it's pretty good size here. And we need two of them. They want them on both sides. Once again, I saw where it went. Now this one, I'll hold it down. There we go. Okay, here's our little ladder, or whatever it is. And what I'm going to try to do here is snip this piece of flashing off of it very, very gently. Okay, so I'm going to try and push in against this side here and then snip it off. It's hard to get my finger in there. Okay, now what I am not going to try to do is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little tiny bit of a, oh, I guess you call it a little piece of the flashing sticking up there. You can hardly see it. I mean, I'm right over top of it here with my strong glasses on. I can hardly see it, but if I was to try and file that off, there's a good chance I could break this. So I'm just going to leave it, leave well enough alone. Here's the other one. This one will be a little easier. Just going to push it in. There. Once again, I'm not going to try and clean this up. Okay, now this one here, try and support it a bit from the back somehow if I can. It's kind of hard to get it just right here. I pretty much got it. I suppose I could try with the sanding stick, but oh, I've had bad luck. Sometimes you try to improve on something like this, and all that happens is you just make it worse. Now, I actually think I did this the very same one a few episodes ago. What I do is I push in from the back, nip it off. Yeah. Now on the bottom here, you have to be careful. You want to leave part of the peg there because it has to plug into something, but you want to get rid of this little piece of flashing. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Now this little piece of photo etch here that is supposed to be made into sort of like a little cage or something, and it's going to be, it bends so easy, I don't need the bending tool for it. I won't do it right now. But I'm trying to figure out how is it supposed to go once it's shaped. You know, it shows how it goes onto this piece right here, upside down, and it hangs down from right here. But the ladder also plugs into there. Like you can see right here, the holes for the where the ladder plugs in. So there's got to be a way. Just for the fun of it, let's get the ladder. Okay, so the long part of the ladder. Where are we here? Maybe I should be using different tweezers for this. These tweezers are just a little bit too sharp. Okay, now I believe it goes maybe the other way. Somehow like this. Okay, and it plugs in there. Then maybe this thing is supposed to sort of hang underneath there. Yeah. I'm going to check the book and see if I can find it in the book. In the meantime, I think that's it for today's episode. So we'll have to see what I found in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for watching, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.